This is a quick tutorial on how to submit a picture to Yiffstar.com. You start off by being logged in again, just like in the story submission tutorial earlier, and you press Submit Picture, which is here. This is the picture submission page. It looks a lot like the story submission page, except that there is no box for a story, and there is an additional line for uploading images. So what you do is, first you read the rules and you follow them. The rules are pretty simple. It basically boils down to not uploading other people's art without their permission. And that's basically it. The other stuff is pretty much logical. First off, you enter your picture title, whatever the title is, what have you, and the second step is to select an image to upload. I've got an image prepared here, which is not really a furry image. In fact, it's a photograph, and this would violate the rules, but this is just a demonstration. Then you can enter some text about your image, what inspired you to draw it, who is on the picture, for whom you drew it, or if it's an image that has been drawn for you, who drew it, etc. So you could, for example, type art, copyright, my name, and the characters, copyright, him or whoever. You can also set a short description, just like for stories. It should be kept brief. For example, erotic pose of an eel, and you select the category. If the picture is not an explicit picture, you select no GIF, no matter what gender is involved. If it's not, if it's an adult picture, you select one of these categories, whichever is appropriate. Then, similar to a story series, you can create a picture album, which is kind of like a subdirectory in your gallery. So you could have an album for commissions and an album for gift pictures, or you can order or sequence your pictures according to species. So you could create an album for wolves or canines, and another album for horses, for example. Or you can just keep them all in one big directory. Next up, keywords. You have to have keywords in your picture. So whatever is in your picture you set as keyword. For example, there might be an eel. There is no eel. Bad example. So it might be a horse and a fox. Feel free to suggest new keywords, by the way. You can also browse the keywords as shown in the story submission tutorial. You can select whether you allow us to redistribute your image. Please note that you cannot retract that permission, so choose wisely or keep it to the default if you're unsure. And you can enable votes and enable or disable comments as you like. Then you press submit. As soon as it's finished downloading, or rather uploading the image to the server, the submission you made will get into the review queue, and one of the reviewers will approve or disapprove it. If it's been approved, you will find it in your gallery and on the main site, and if it's disapproved or not been approved or put on hold, you will see a reason why it has been put on hold. So, our picture has been uploaded, but it's not online yet. By going to Manage My Pictures, you can see your image it's in yellow, which means it's pending review, you can still edit it. You could upload a different version of it, and you can preview it, and you can also delete it. Keep in mind that once it's approved, you shouldn't, or you should try not to edit it too much, because every time you edit it, it ends up in the review queue. So that's about it. That's the basic introduction on how to post a picture on Yiffstar.com. So have fun.